Okay, back from a little break. I changed my glamour a little bit. I don't know how I like about this, dude. I don't know. I just got tired of the same outfit, and also like I have this helmet, like the salvo helmet, but I don't think it's very good in MSQ cutscenes as you can't really see my facial expressions. And I think that's a lot of the, like, you know, story elements and stuff. So I don't know, you guys can just grill me in the comments my fashion sense. Anyways, back to the MSQ and talking to this Beq Lugg, the dog. What's up? I also got coffee, so. I suspect the Crystal Exar has told you of my past and that I was once a mage of the royal court of Verbert, and that soulcraft was my field of study. Soulcraft? Whoa. The tonic you administer to the patients here is one of my fruits of my labors. I hope to do great things for the kingdoms. Sigh. I mean, but in the end, my knowledge brought only suffering, and a plague the like of which that none had ever seen. In the hands of unscrupulous men, and what should have been my greatest triumph instead became my greatest shame. Oh, we'll say you mustn't dwell on the past. I'm gonna say that because the present's now, you can start to do more things with your knowledge, you know? I know that only too well. Alas, the knowledge we require is steeped. Dude, I can't. This coffee is just making me jittery, bro. Is steeped in such bitter memories. Let us return to the task at hand, finding a means by which we might revitalize these people's incorporeal ether. Do you think it can be done? Where the skies will ablaze with primordial light, I would call it an exercise in futility. But now we may have a chance. The method I have in mind will entail the conjuring of familiar. They are able to amplify the energies poured into them, making them the perfect conduit for the ether revitalizing magics we will ultimately employ. If you're about to launch into a lengthy explanation of the metaphysics of your plan, don't bother. I'd rather get on with doing whatever it is that needs to be done if it is all the same to you. Whatever reagents must be procured or spells invoked, I'll do it. Fair enough. I mean, it would be really interesting to hear about the metaphysics of like the magics and stuff. I think it's so interesting that like fantasy can have some relatability to the real life world that we're in. So very well, your first task will be to gather the necessary materials, the purest of waters and finest of clays, as well as a fey lantern brimming with pixie magic. If you're convinced the resulting familiar could help the patients, fine. Alpha node. The water and clay will be simple enough, but I think you know what we'll have to get to get the lantern. Yep, we're going to strike a deal with the pixies. You don't mean... The pixies took quite a liking to us before. If we humor them with our company, I'm sure they'll be willing to help us. Fine. We'll pay a visit to Eulmore, though I never thought you would be the one to suggest going back there. I'm impressed you've been there at all, let alone befriended the Fey folk. While you're at it, seek out the Numo of Play. They'll be able to supply you with water suitable for our needs. Right, let's get this over with, shall we? I guess the twins are playing with the fairies all over again. There still remains the matter of the clay. Must I prevail upon you to find it? You got it. You got it, Numo. Beq Lugg. Where is it? Clay from the Amh Araeng would likely be best. Know you of anyone who might be able to assist us? Miners at Twine? Probably. Oh yes, they'll be able to point in the right direction, I'm sure. While you and the twins are occupied, I will see that there's aught else I can learn of the stagnation which afflicts the people here. All right, I guess we're going to Twine. Magnus, oh, my old friend. Dude, did he get a new outfit? Nah, it's the same, it's the same. I just haven't been there in a while. Our old friend Magnus, dude, his backstory was so sad, man. Your mistake. Well, what a coincidence. You've come at a good time. We just this moment finished repairing the Talos, and Charlie, you took a lot to Amh Araeng. Charlie was no trouble, but the Talos would have been another matter had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered us a share of leftover building parts from DaddySenpai Stoneworks, as well as a few trade secrets to help us along. Dude, this glamour again. I know you guys said that I can get this. It's only gatherers and miners or whatever, or gatherers clothing, anyways. And but I must have this. I have to dye this like black or whatever. It looks cool. We're trying to try, but Magnus still refuses to see all the good we can do with it. It's out to your dreams, Jarek. But that doesn't mean you can go harassing our guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite. And something tells me your mistake here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, friend? We need the clay, bro. so we need to save the people in the Amh Araeng camp. I see. This familiar requires clay from Amh Araeng. Well, look no further. If anyone can find you some quality clay, it's us. Saying that isn't exactly a commodity nowadays, and there must be some lurking somewhere or another, waiting to be dug up. If I'm not mistaken, there was a time where they used to take clay from Mount Brandon mines to make adobe bricks. Places swarming with coyotes now, but if you're after the good stuff, you could do worse than to look there. Easy, man. Some coyotes? Bro, we slayed Emmett, dude. I mean, we slayed our friend Emmett, you know. He was delusional in his ways, but I do consider him a friend that we could have been, you know, could have been actually friends with in another life, dude. Is there a quick way to go there? All right, we are here. Where are the coyotes? These are all goats, dude. And birds, like ginormous birds. Okay. No coyotes? I guess not. Again, this soundtrack is a jammer. It's always a pleasure going back here, man. Also, my chocobo's not out. Always like have your battle buddy with you, dude, or your battle bird. I really need to get some clothes for this guy. For this is a bird. I have to get some clothes for this dude. Because I've been seeing some people like have some really nice outfits for the chocobos recently. Please get it in time. Okay. Kill him. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, one coyote. Literally just one coyote. It's swarming with coyotes. You liar, man. Get out of here. All right, we'll go back to here. Oh, we're not gonna say goodbye to Magnus. It was nice seeing him again. I think it is cool, like revisiting some of the areas and seeing what's happening in the aftermath of like the conclusion of Shadowbringers, you know, 5.0. Really clever ways to going back. So I mean, obviously we need stuff to progress the main story, but I think it's cool when they go back, you know. All right, Beq Lugg. Twins have returned, and in one piece at that. Oh, cool. Okay, I was convinced the Pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. I mean, honestly, not like out of the ordinary. I mean, not out of the ordinary. Not too far out there, dude. You have the clay, I take it. Yes, I do. Here is the pristine, the finest clay in Amh Araeng. Wonderful, but we need to combine the clay and water and then heat the mixture with the Fey Lantern. After that, it will be a simple matter of settling upon a suitable form and performing the necessary incantation. Lugg, I have a question. In the event that we had need of this spell and you weren't around, would it be possible to perform another incantation? Assuming they possess the requisite skill, yes. Halric and the others have suffered so much, and I swore to do everything in my power to save them. Is there a chance that spell could do that? I would like to be the one to invoke it. Mayhap you should be the one to do so. A deep understanding of the subject's physical state, combined with a strong desire to help them, can drastically increase the magic's effect, and you are plainly more familiar with these people than I. I dare say there are a few in all Norma more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so? Your mistake? Absolutely. She's the best woman for the job. Yeah, like friends. I'll give it my all for Halric, for Tesleen. R.I.P. Tesleen, dude. I got Holmes' Switch as a roulette not too long ago, and it still hits me that I see her there. Then we are all of a mind and on matter. Alisaie shall be the one to conjure the familiar.
Let us begin. I trust you've prepared the clay?
The finest of clays from the mines. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
A what?
Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
She can do that.
A porksy. I think I know what you mean.
Do we get to see his finished product?
There we are. How's that?
What is that? Porksy. Oh my god.
Well, it is certainly creative. There's no denying that.
But coming from Alpha Node, from the dude, coming from Alpha Node, the artist that was in Eulmore.
Yes, yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Love this banter.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
Oh my god. She's getting paid up by everybody.
You're not helping.
I mean, I'm a shit artist too. I can never do sculpting.
Truth? If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality. Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye. Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
Come on, Alisaie. I know you want to save these people and you've cared for them for so long. Or Halric.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
Ooh, good sounds. So she made a...
Not bad for a first attempt.
Okay, impressed Lugg. Nice. Good job.
Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric.
Halric. I'm always bad with names. You guys know that. Come on, please. Standing up. I guess we like one assisted carried him there. Or one assisted transferred him there.
Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul. You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
Okay, that is the hardest part. Giving this pig, flying pig, a name. Let's see what... Maybe she chooses Tesleen? Nah.
A name.
There's no way she chooses, like...
All right, I've decided. Now. Go, Angelo!
Angelo! What a good name! I like that. Whoa. I got goosebumps, man. It's music. If he speaks, that's gonna be incredible. Dude, what?
Mother,
Yo, this is actually making me cry, man. So much's been sacrificed for this kid, and like, you know, around him, Tesleen. And now he feels the warmth of his body. He's able to speak some words. Oh my god, man. Good job, Alisaie and Angelo. You guys did good. That was awesome. How is he, Lugg? Did it work? I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of color has returned to his soul. Gods, I would jump for joy if I weren't so exhausted. We're so close now, Halric. As you even now in the process of discovering this magic asks much of the invoker, and what you may not have realized that the same is also true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence that the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to the proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect, that is to induce stagnation. Oh, okay, yeah, so we can transfer the souls, thus enabling our safe transfer back to the source via Alisaie. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Lugg said that when the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, and that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound like a lot of the same tempered, some of the tempered back in the source? Not really. It is the fate of most tempered to become slaves to primals, save in a handful of cases, or am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use such treatment. Oh, who is this? Dude, how can I forget, man? Exactly, his condition is uncannily similar to Halric's, is it not? The only difference is that his soul was diffused with earth aspected ether instead of light. It follows that his soul is subject to similar kind of stagnations. There may be a chance we can save him, right? Gabu. Forgive me, but who is this Gabu fellow of whom you speak? I see, his condition does sound familiar, similar, yet there is much and more about the soul that remains unknown even to me. To say that this doesn't discourage you, you understand, but to remind you that this delicate work we do here, work requiring patience. I'm looking Gabu up, dude. I'm sorry I disappointed many of you guys. I just didn't recognize that name. I've drank a lot since when I did the main story quest. I don't know, man. Oh, it's the Kuboid who's traumatized by the summoning of Titan. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. If we're able to actually help him, that'd be pretty sick. Of course, and as long as there's hope for the patients here, I would devote whatever time is needed to see this through. But I refuse to spend that time in idleness. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay home with Angelo and continue with their treatment. So you should return to the Crystarium with Lugg and see if you can't make some headway with their newly posited theories. I would tell you to rest first, but I see you're not going to be convinced. Ah, the fire of youth. Let us return to the Crystarium then. Finally, I found you. Ah, yes, our good friend. What's up, dude? Oh, sure. What's he doing here? There's trouble back in Eulmore. Lady Chai's beside herself, sighing, pacing the whole lot. Near enough begged me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent. I take it I will be returning to Crystarium alone. Go on then. It's not as if I have anything for you to do. Thank you, Lugg. Sorry for bothering you like that and all that, but she says the future of Eulmore is at stake. I don't know if she's being dramatic or... I mean, some shit could go down. Let's go to Eulmore. Or this first. Kalshir is anxious to see you and Alphina back to Eulmore. Lady Chai's up in the parlor. Best not to keep her waiting, eh? So Kalshir. Let me make sure I'm actually going there. Yeah, I am. Okay. Let's go. Let's see if I get the giant fanfare, the fanfare noise when I go into the Eulmore area. Oh, I guess not. Oh, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. I understand. All right, Alpha. Well, not here seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing around outside again, staring off into the distance and all that, sighing. Strange. Let's see if we can find her and discover the source of distress. I didn't like her as like at first when I first came to Eulmore and stuff like that, but she definitely grew on me. And I think when you guys were saying like, nah, she's a great person and so is her husband, like you guys are right. As always, you guys have the gift of foresight. Okay, I guess we're outside, right? Randa Sue. Dula Chai. What? Why are you sighing and huffing and puffing? What's wrong? Oh yes, always nice to see Alphanode.
Heavens, you're here. Lady Chai, whatever is the matter? knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Alone? What of Master Chai?
Oh, is he missing? That's not
This is
good.
the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
Where's he gone?
What? What happened?
Nani? What's happened?
It all began after the events at Mount Gulg. With Lord Vauthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
Oh shit, did he get overwhelmed by that?
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of.
Not
a single person volunteered to stand, you see.
I keep seeing her ankles and it's actually distracting me.
Citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well, no one wanted such responsibility.
It is very stressful.
Nevertheless, Eulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
Unlucky.
In the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice. Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced.
What happened?
But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
Oh, don't blame yourself. I mean... Oh, Dua. We'll find him. We just have a good talk to
He
him.
was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee.
Ooh. 5-head maneuver happening here.
Chai, dry your eyes.
Maybe he's done
Your
something.
husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
Exactly. Good motivational interviewing there, Alpha.
You truly think so?
Yeah, I think so too. It makes sense to me. It just doesn't sound like him. It sounds kind of suspicious.
What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
I don't know, but whatever it is, he won't have fled. How could you say that? Sorry, but I think he's fled. You can't say that to her. Come on, dude. Who would pick that? God.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry.
She's
Master
literally
Chai loves you
worried
more
and
than
stuff.
anyone
Why would
else
someone
will
pick
be.
that? Anyone who picked that option, you guys are monsters and cannot empathize with a, you know, a very concerned wife, husband, partner, whatever, you know? Hopefully he doesn't do that. We got you. The homies are here. We'll find them.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
I literally keep seeing her dress just get picked up by the wind and seeing her ankles, and it's distracting me a lot. This cutscene needs to end. Okay, thank you. Okay. I don't know why it was distracting me so much. It was a bit weird. We'll take the tea. So now we have to figure we have to find this the first version of Sid, to be real. A notable absence. It makes no sense for Master Chai to have left without a word, but even if he had, he would have not done so unobserved. Someone here will have seen something, I'm sure of it. We should split up and inquire as to whether anyone saw him leave, or failing that, or if they have any idea where he might have gone. I will meet you at the Glory Gate to compare notes later on. All right, I guess we're interviewing some people. A little bit of detective work. Shop people? Mowit. What's up, dude? Master Chai? Well, yes, I spoke with him recently, though I recall he was in a rather dour mood, concerned about Eulmore's neglect of industry, you see. With Vauthry's apparently inexhaustible stores of mule and no great need for money, it's little wonder our businesses were all but forgotten under his rule. but I assured Master Chai at the Boutique of Splendors that we will do it all it can do to contribute to the revival of trade here in Eulmore, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. Oh, okay. Where's the business? Downstairs? Oh, maybe outside, right? Dude, like I said, going back to these places is kind of nostalgic. It's because I remember walking into this room, fighting those two Joker Jester peoples. It's pretty cool. Looking for Master Chai, are you? Is something amiss? When I last saw him, he seemed ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted he rest and catch his breath, and we all talked for a while about his concerns over the city's defenses, among other things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men were still recovering after your confrontation with Lord Vauthry, and finding General Ranjit in a heap in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of our longest serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. No, not that we blame you, though, of course. Without you and yours, we would still be blind to the error of our ways. Anyways, funding permitting, I propose replenishing our ranks with volunteers from the Directs and Gate Town. We have a duty to protect not only Eulmore, but but the surrounding regions of Calusia as well. And I, for one, would welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for that cause. Indeed, I told him as much, and he seemed relieved to hear it. It was on that note that we parted ways. He headed outside, as I recall. Okay. I'd say the Directs. It's still wrecked, man. A lot of work to be done rebuilding it. Hey, I recall a man fitting that description asked to speak with the poor buggers lately come from Bright. Said he wanted to know the state of things down in Directs, and you can be sure we gave him an earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing, there was plenty to tell. We hunt high and low for whatever we can scavenge, and it's barely enough to fill our bellies. But folk here don't just want to survive, they want to thrive. When he heard that, he started mumbling to himself, something about finding us to work, I think. Fair play to him, though. Not content with having his ear chewed about the Directs, he asked about the other settlements and all, and after that, I can't really say. Looked like he was headed for Gate Town when I last saw him. Oh. I guess we'll tell Alpha Note what we got. It didn't seem like he ran away at all. I think they should call it something else rather than Gate Town, dude. Also, this dude's outfit, look at his shirt. That's sick, man. I'm gonna spend some decent time looking on the Glamour Collections website, and as well as like the some other stuff, dude. Like I want to have good glamours finally. Oh, there you are. How did you fare? Have you learned anything which might offer a clue to that as to Master Chai's whereabouts? There you go. I think he probably is towards the end of Gate Town. It seems like I think he's starting his like reign of mayor of Eulmore early. He apparently paid a visit to Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Eulmore, and due to which the Prosper was surprisingly receptive. So I think he's just working ahead of himself. I think he already knows a bunch of ideas of what he wants to do, and he's doing good. Perhaps the question remains: where did he go after leaving the city? All we know for certain is that Master Chai has shown great concern not only for Eulmore, but its surrounding settlements. It seems logical then that, having consulted those within the city walls, he would wish to do the same to those without. Your mistake. If you would go and make inquiries in Right, I shall do likewise in Stilltide. Gate Town, I leave to you. Kalshir. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, Top Rung would seem to have, to me, be his next most likely destination. Let us reconvene there. With any luck, one of us will have stumbled upon him by then. If not, we will be well situated to continue our search. Let's go. Where is that? In Right. All right. Teleport there. Hey, Slot. Hello. You know what I do need to do? I need to get the ether currents of this place, dude. I'm slacking. No, the name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a rather dapper-looking mystical gentleman here not long ago. He wanted to talk about relations between Right and Eulmore, or rather the lack of them. Also, great many people to their promises of mule and the chance of a lavish life among the free. Vauthry thought to take even more from us, conscripting the few able-bodied men we had left to guard his paradise. Yuck. Perverted paradise. I need to tell you what happened when the seniors came. Such things are hard to forget. But Vauthry's gone now, and we're curious to see what will become one of Eulmore in his absence. That's what I told your friend Chai-Nuzz. Chai-Nuzz, was it? And I'm sure the others said the same. Not what he wanted to hear, I suppose, because he left soon after, and that was that. It just sounds like his man is just he just has a bajillion thousand things to do. And he already knows that he was gonna become mayor anyways and was elected. He's just working ahead of himself. And unfortunately didn't tell to try. So unfortunately that she was upset by it. But hey, I'm pretty sure you guys have those partners or had those partners, or maybe currently in a relationship with those people. If you don't properly communicate even the smallest thing, problems happen. Even some tears, more so. But all good, hey. Letter operator. Ooh. Let's go up. So he paid a visit to both Wright and Gatetown as well, did he? Shit, he's going all over the place, man. Clusia. I see. Kalshir and I gleaned much the same. He seemed determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain among the settlements of Clusia, the only likely place he has left to go beyond Amity. Come, if we are quick, we may be yet to catch up with him. Come on, we gotta get him and, dude, tell your woman that you're out here, dude. That's what we have to do now. Oh, dude, I think it's so pretty cool that you can see like the Eulmore's lights in between here, even through the fogs and stuff. Oh, we got him. We found him. Pog. We got him. Bro, come on, man. You gotta tell your woman where you at. Can't be scaring people like that. Your mistake. Alpha Node. Kalshir. What are you doing here? We might ask you the same, Master Chai. We've been looking all over for you. Looking for me? Whatever for? Bro, a moment. Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable in your absence. She claims you disappeared without so much a word and bade us to return you to her side. What in blazes are you talking about? I left a letter for her in our chambers, though I suppose she could have overlooked it. Like a text message, man. And when she gets an idea into her head, I can only apologize. No harm done, Master Chai, but since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told that you had been elected mayor, and from what we have gathered from other nearby villagers, you have been inquiring about the people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean to take office? Now, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seek to learn about the problems faced by the people of Clusia. That much is true, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I've secured them, it would not be right to assume the role as mayor. I see. And you believe said resources can be found here? Indeed. People's grievances are many, but in the course of any inquiries, I have already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such forethought is in itself proof of your suitability. The city needs you, Master Chai. Look at Alpha Node negotiating, you know? I mean, he's just telling it is what it is. Master Chai is the best man for the job, you know? I'm certain this would mean whom you speak. Whoever he may be will reach the same conclusion. For what little is worth, we will vouch for you should he require convincing. We believe in you, Master Chai. Oh, sorry, wrong emote. We believe in you, Master Chai. I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You got your actions to speak for you. Damn, he's not having it, dude. He's like, dude, for fuck's sake, take the mayor. You're the best man for the job. Come on, dude. Anyway, outside of repaying Master Alpha Node, I haven't had a clue what to do with myself. Spent most days in days, but you've been running up and down, trying to find a way to fix this mess for everyone. And I reckon you can do it. You got this up Mount Gold, didn't you? How hard could marrying be? You're going to steer Eulmore to a better future. I just know it. And I want you to help, properly help. Do something that makes a difference, bro. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out on the way. If you let me come with you, that is. Scratch his face. You give me entirely too much credit, the lot of you, and I can't deny it gives me heart. Come, let us press on together. Thank you, Master Chai. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Eulmore needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I'm here, to find one with the experience needed to see the city thrive. Who is this man exactly? And are you certain he's here in Amity? Wendon is Worden is his name, and yes, he is or was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Vauthry's father when he was in office. If Ranjit was the mayor's right hand, one might say Worden was the left, and between them. Kept Eulmore on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. But even if you do, what makes you think he will listen? We're giving chase. Might it not be wise with those with him who know him around in Amity? They may be able to shed some light on his reason or rejecting your overtures out of hand. Yes, I suppose it makes sense. Perhaps we should start with Tristal. Then, as you recall, you made rather a favorable impression on him. I'm certain he would be willing to talk to us. Let's go. Voice crack. Tristal. Hello. Okay, someone riding a good bike. What's up, dude? I actually am very close to buying Cloud's bike, to be real. Very, very close to that. Tristol, what's up, dude? Greetings, friend, and to you too, Master Chai. I presume you were here to ask about Winden. I couldn't help overhearing your earlier exchange. Yes, well, with Vauthry gone, Eulmore wants for a leader. Should no one rise to the challenge, the city could very well collapse. I came here seeking Winden's counsel in the hope that we could build a better Eulmore together, and that is still my wish. But given how abdominally you are mistreated there, I will quite understand if you choose not to help. Worry not, Master Chai. I bear no grudge against you and the people of Eulmore. I would not see you suffer for Vauthry's villainy. And as you no doubt gathered from your meeting earlier, Winden can be rather uncompromising. He has his principles, you see, and a little patience for anyone he deems less committed to their own. Your desire to right the wrongs of your past, of Eulmore's past, is quite admirable. But I fear the guilt you bear on the city's behalf works against you. I can see it in your eyes, in the way you carry yourself. It goes without saying that he sees it as well. You must let those feelings go, Master Chai. Be more assertive. Commit to this course and prove to him Eulmore has the resolve to change. I believe he'll be heading towards Pit 8 when he left. If you plan to go with and speak with him, I suggest you be firm and clear in your intentions. Very well, to Pit 8 we go, and I will not take no for an answer, nay, not even a maybe. Nice. Winden! Hello! Sick clothes, by the way.
Well, it's you again.
Have I heard his voice before? I'm trying to think like, whoa, I like that voice.
And I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
No, I think I've had heard him before, maybe.
I didn't invite them, as it happens. Though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Eulmoreans. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vauthry's villainy, the famous warriors of darkness.
Hell yeah, I love that title.
Are they now?
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys.
To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vauthry. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Got this, bro.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make.
Oh. Okay.
In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Eulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vauthry was creating. And so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai-Nuzz, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vauthry's auspices. So I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
Oh, that is a great question for the future mayor. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, what's your response? Why'd you stay?
I can offer no simple answer to that question.
Honestly, admitting that part, it shows a lot of personal growth. Being like, yo, it's not an easy question to answer. I don't have it. Like,
but this much I will say. It is my hope that Eulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Eulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. It seemed an easy choice, and sanctuary we found. as much food and drink as we could ever want, secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded.
Holy shit.
The free were blind to it all, of course, content to, as you say, wallow in indolence, in ignorance.
Dude, when I did that role quest for Shadowbringers, and I witnessed like the relationship between that son that we were talking to and like his dad in Eulmore and stuff when it was up, it's so sad, man. Like it was crazy. And I'm like, holy shit, how heartless can you be?
I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us.
Yeah, and it seems like all the citizens of Eulmore are ready for that change as well, you know?
Free and bonded died with Vauthry. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation.
We need an advisor.
Please,
We need someone like that.
Will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Eulmore for the people.
Brendan, come on, man. Come on. You guys can build a nation that you guys want to.
For the people.
A democracy.
I rather like the sound of that.
This is a screenshot moment, man. Look how nice this screenshot is. That is a moment. I'm taking one. Sorry, guys. Before the thumbnail's out, so.
But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
Okay.
You would? You ask me to help you solve Eulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
A little bit of a test for him, you know. Surely he can do it. He has faith in him. Basically, yes. We got this. That was cool. That was a cool exchange. I say, it like puts in perspective, like, what would like happen if Australia, UK, or like, you know, another built-up civilization in Western, like something like this happened, like that happened in Eulmore. What would happen? Like, how would we rebuild? Like, how would we go back? Like, it's kind of crazy, you know. Is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems Eulmore now faces. I assume you will agree, therefore, that the matter stores is the most pressing. Yes, mule being neither a desirable nor less sustainable option, I assume alternative foodstuffs are now required to fill that void. And a man who hungers is not likely to contribute much to society. So, save violence, perhaps. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer, and I will consider offering my counsel. A combination of measures would seem to be in order. One to address the immediate issue of supply, and another, that of production. Go on. For the present, Eulmore's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbors. This would afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us all: long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuffs must be repopulated, their means of production restored. This means, of course, that we can rekindle relations with our neighbors, guarantee security and stability in the region, and most importantly, find people willing to leave the city and take up the rebuilding effort. My, think of that all by yourself, did you? Oh, yes, of course. Very obvious. You know, yes. Well, yes, it began as a rather abstract plan drafted some time ago. After speaking with the peoples of Eulmore and the nearby settlements. You've impressed me, Chai-Nuzz. Yeah, I have. Well, that is a relief. Oh, you haven't secured my support just yet. Only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough to persuade the masses. If you'd like them to rebuild, if you were to ask them to rebuild, you must provide them the means to do so. A fair point, Rendon, and one to which I have given much thought. I propose the use of Talos to aid in the establishment and maintenance of these settlements. Their employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos. But the day Stoneworks closed their doors years ago without a ready supply of the necessary equipment, the people would start before your plans could be put into effect. Well, as the heir to Darius Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talos are my field of expertise, and with a little help, I'm quite certain we can acquire what we need in no time at all. We got you, bro. Hell yeah. More stew. I'm choosing the exquisite beef stew here, even though I don't eat beef. Nah, beef's not for me, man. Whoa, this picture's sick. Wendon is right. Building Talos from scratch would require time we simply do not have, which is why I propose to make use of the long abandoned Talos which wander the wilds of Calusia. I have seen those. Yes. They will need to be deactivated, of course, and if memory serves, the tools required to do so should be up in top rung. Come with me. Alright. Back up wrong. Oh, there's ether current. I'm gonna grab this. I do like the fact that the nighttime themes are always so peaceful. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Yeah, I did. I have to go this way. Alright, Nuzz. What's up, dude? Let's see his grand plan. Big trunk. Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. The old one. This chest contains canisters filled with dastardly potent insulating powder, capable of halting the flow of ether in a Talos. We need only to get within throwing distance of one and let it fly, thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be simple enough to matter to get them to a march to Eulmore. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinary, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed. But as I said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is even something I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai. Even if the Talos ain't a threat, there's 101 things out there waiting to make a meal out of you. Nah, bruh. That is as it may be, Kalshir, but Wendon tasked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time. Which isn't to say the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. Well said, Master Chai. Hell yeah, bro. Here. Dude, I keep getting the wrong emotes. I didn't know it would be this. Yeah, well, it should go without saying that I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labors. And to make sure I do, I'll require your help. It is as Kalshir says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue this Talos. Understood? Yeah, bro. Good, then let's be off to the quick way through the north gate and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. Keep a lookout for danger and alert Chai-Nuzz when it is safe to incapacitate the Talos. You may move the spyglass, as well as zoom in and out, point the spyglass at Chai-Nuzz, and give him a signal to sneak near the Talos. Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm probably gonna fail this, but it's okay. Go. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, so we've subdued the Talos, number 1. Yoink. So we're not doing it, he's actually doing it. That's pretty cool. Yo, it's just gonna fall down. Perfect. I did it. I did it. Let's move on to another Talos, shall we? Dude, he's got to rush. Hope I don't mess up this minigame now. Okay, so I have to make sure all the things are turned around, right? So turned around. Oh, fuck. Stop. Ah, see me, stop. Pain. All right, so let's actually take a look at the cycle here. It'd be after this, right? Surely after this. Okay, nice. I think it's like 100% turned around. I think that'll be it. Well, what are the two balls? Where did the two balls go? I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. Nah, man, run away from the balls. You may leave the next one to me. Your mistake. You got it, bro. We got you with support, dude. Oh. Nice job. Aha, that should do it. Now we have all the help we need, all we need to proceed. Sick. Dude, I do like that. It's just like a bunch of character growth, and they're letting a lot of the side NPCs and stuff like that. It's like really unique ways for the character to grow, you know? He's gonna be impressed, bro. Hell yeah, that's cool. As he should be happy, man. That's sick, man. Can you imagine? Like, you want results? I got them. I got all the answers. I can scarcely believe it. It was reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. I did it. You did? Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. You plan to replenish Eulmore's food stores, showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it is plain your time at Daddy's Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Eulmore. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains, I am wholly ignorant of the world of politics, which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Eulmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. Yay! Sick. Also, I think I'm gonna dye my hair or something like that. Not in real life, in game. If I dye my hair like that, I would get destroyed and scrutinized in hospital placement. But I think I might do that for my character. It would be like a after 5.0 like Shadowbringers thing. It would seem Eulmore's relationship is at last in capable hands. Would you not agree? We should probably get back to be getting back now, Master Chai. After you've tinkered with the Talos and all that, Lady Chai's world sick. Just got some work to do, man. Okay. Dude, he's coming back with some big dick energy with all the Talos behind him, the approval of like a political advisor, and everyone's in a... Oh.
Form a line and make for Eulmore.
Dude, the citizens are gonna fucking freak out. They're just like, yo, we actually got machines to work with us now? They're set up good. Dude, I mean, I don't know why I expected anything else, but like, these patch quests, they're like tying up the loose ends of like the areas that we visited. Like first was Amh Araeng, now it's Colusia. So I wonder what we're gonna do with Elmeg.
What's that noise?
Yo, is this Arbert? Is this Arbert reincarnated? I know it's his default. Sick.
What? Runaway Talos.
Oh, okay. Yes, I knew they were gonna freak out. Nah, you're pleased to hear that these guys will be helping us. Me and poor woman run like 10Ks to go up there, so. Oh, you got one. Okay, 3 guards. I was like, you got 1 guard.
All of you.
Dula.
Is that...
What a grand entrance, bro. With all of us here.
Darling, you're back.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see.
Oh. Of course. Hey man, she's just happy to see you. Anyone who's in a relationship ever been one like that with one, that's happened at least once. You can't deny that to me. Dude, Alvino's healing him.
Thank you.
That's like a little bit of physic to help his health.
My darling, it's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Bible, man.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand?
Dude, sick.
Oh, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Awesome.
Oh, how wonderful!
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, it's gonna pick her up. Yep. Yeah.
Please.
I knew this is the exact relationship they had, and I could picture it. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect for the new mayor of Eulmore. Sick. Okay. That was quite the reception. One Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos have seized the public's attention. Once word has spread around Eulmore, it will be that much simpler to gather one and all so the Master Chai can make his inaugural address. Now, cool. No need to fret your mistake. I have never felt better. I actually ended up coughing. And not all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Eulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are so to assemble there to meet their new mayor. You there, Kalshir, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gate Town and the directs? Of course I will. Good lad. I will let the guards know not to bar the way to Vauthry's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior Darkness to attend. Assuming he's available, I might as well see it through to the bitter end, huh? The doorman at the Crown Lift will show you up. Let's see the address, man. Moving forward. Oh, yep. I don't know if it's. I said before, I didn't know if I'm gonna get the huge giant fanfare when I went back to Eulmore, but this time I did. When I didn't expect it. Oh yes, that's what I should expect you. The Emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we've reserved a place right at the front. Right this way, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to sit right at the front, please. Combination of citizens I can see here, including the Eulmorean army. It's gonna be sad, man.
Go on, dear.
Be yourself, man. Be yourself. You do it.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Eulmore to look around?
Okay, this route. This is cool.
It is a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Vauthry's rule.
Powerful.
Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the bonded. But today, we welcome the peoples of the derelicts and Gate Town 2. Today we welcome the warriors of darkness, come to bear witness to Eulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vauthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
Well said, man. So far, so good.
Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor who will serve only for the interim, while Eulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
Nice, he's going this route. That's pretty good. So I don't think they've ever heard of like a person like going term by term. Just one full ruler, as they knew from Vauthry, right? Supreme ruler, right? So he wants like democracy.
Can we think of ourselves as divided? As the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vauthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new. To what manner of nation Eulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done.
That can almost be a good thing, you know?
Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength. For Eulmore!
For Eulmore. Well said. What a good speech, man. Well said, bro. I knew he was gonna start clapping first. I'm like, come on, start clapping, guys. I knew Kalshir would be the homie and start clapping. Let's go, dude. That was an awesome speech. Public speaking is tough, and it seems like he's a great leader and everything, but I think he was himself as well and inspired the peoples. Natural leader. Clap, everybody, clap. Very good, very good, very good. Oh my god. Scared me. Alright, another cutscene? That was an awesome speech, bro. Thanks, man. Oh, that was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I've learned anything from this, it is all that change begins with the individual. 'tis but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Eulmorians can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism in the very stone upon which the city stands. Aw. Thanks, man. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your memorial seat? Memorial? Mariel? We will not see moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing and too far for the people for another. We will retain our current residence. Now we'll govern here in the parlor. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you got a time for a word? Oh, yes, of course. Heaven bed. That's me. I liked your speech, but there's folk outside these walls as don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who's counting their crumbs. If you plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Sick. Then we have much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help. Your mistake. I hope to see you again before long. This. Perform the duties. Yes. Got lots of work ahead of you, man. Perfect leader for Eulmore, man. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. Yep. Since we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Eulmore's future was secured, but it's clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. Oh, that's a good panning shot, man. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. So Amh Araeng is kind of in good hands with Alisaie, like learning the familiar to cure those that are like their aether has been stopped and stuff like that. And now Eulmore, we're tying up loose ends here, and it's in good hands with the mayor here. I was leaving too. It seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends in paradise. That paradise is gone, but something better has taken its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of it. This Eulmore for the people, Master Chai has been going on and ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and our friends will find a way to make a difference, though. Help keep things changing for the better. Far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before, and one I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we're gonna do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. Okay, thank you. It just makes me happy that we're tying up a lot of loose ends of these story quests, dude. Like we did Amh Araeng, like I said before, and now we're doing Eulmore. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.